Mance.
Okay, so back in 2017, when we were first hiring the initial employees of Hedera, before we talked about Hedera as being Hedera, employee number 4 was my general counsel, Natalie Furman. And one of the reasons that we hired so early that position is because we knew that we wanted to engage the regulators in DC, and we had a goal of being the poster child, quote, quote, for how to be a crypto project in the United States and go from being definitionally centralized with just me and Lehman to start to being a decentralized project that is regulatory compliant. We took that step of being based in the United States against a lot of advice. You know, most projects like Hedera, most layer 1 projects back then, or crypto projects generally back then, were being off-sourced. They were basically doing regulatory arbitrage and trying to figure out where they should be domiciled in order to give themselves the least amount of problems associated with the regulatory agencies. And we took the opposite approach. We're Delaware-based. And the council members, all that you've heard us talk about, they're all formal members of this Delaware LLC, which means we've gone through an M&A process with all of them to participate in this project. And we did that intentionally because we wanted to make it work in the United States. It has been a rough 7 years. It has been, of course. But things have changed, right? And with the new administration, the winds have changed. I would say that the winds are now in our sails. And all of a sudden, crypto projects that have their bona fides of being in the US are the cool kids on the block. And that's sweet. So it is time for projects like Hedera, and Hedera in particular, to lead the industry, and that's what we're doing. That means that we are continuing to evolve in the way that we do business. There have been some structural changes. There will continue to be structural changes within the project. You're going to hear about some of this with Charles Adkins. Charles is the new leader of the HBAR Foundation. He's going to be here speaking to us at the end of the day, and we'll comment on some of this. But it's a good time to be in Web3. Generally, it's a good time for us as Hedera to be. Today's sessions, you're going to hear a lot about the projects that are ongoing, the alliances, the integrations that we have ongoing. And as Lehman said, it's all about creating a global platform that is trustless, right? Or what we like to say is the trust layer of the internet. You're going to hear about that throughout the day. Okay, finally, I think